What is up, YouTube? It's Rules for Rebels here, and today we're talking about advertising your t-shirts. So a couple weeks back I was making a lot of videos talking about starting a t-shirt business and selling t-shirts on Teespring and Amazon merch and things like that. And I just wanted to make a quick video. One of the absolute best ways to advertise or market your t-shirt is by wearing your t-shirts. And I don't know if you guys notice this. This is my Kush t-shirt right here. And I just kind of a funny story. So obviously you're going to have to do more than just wear your t-shirts, right? You know, I'm out and about throughout the day, but I'm only going to run into so many people, and I'm only going to run into people in the Chicago area. So I am going to need to advertise on Facebook and blogs and banner ads and do all types of other things as well, Pinterest, Instagram, all that. But you'd be surprised how effective just wearing your t-shirts around can be. It was kind of funny. I was actually in a grocery store a couple weeks back, and some lady was like, "Oh, I love your t-shirt." And she's not talking to me, she's talking to somebody else who had a Disney t-shirt on. "I love your t-shirt, where'd you get it?" And these ladies wound up getting in like a 5-minute conversation about their trips to Disney World and how much she liked this t-shirt and where'd she get this t-shirt. "Oh, I ordered it on Amazon." And I had already bought a bunch of my t-shirts, but it kind of, you know, struck a chord with me, and it was like, wow, people really do pay attention to the stuff that other people are wearing or have or whatever. And it's a great way of advertising. It's just people seeing you out and about in your t-shirts. So you know, I order pretty much most of the t-shirts that I have online for sale. I order, so here's one of them I'm wearing. And it was kind of funny. I think I had 3 people in one day mention to me or make a comment to me about my shirt. And it was funny. The first one was I went to Dunkin' Donuts in the morning to get a cup of coffee, and it's the same girls who work there every day. There's an Indian woman who's maybe 60 years old, and then 2 younger girls who are, you know, probably early 20s. And they were like, "Kush, Kush, I like your shirt, Kush." And they said, "What is that, a band or something?" And I didn't really know how to explain to this 60-year-old Indian woman that, no, Kush is weed, you know, you smoke it. So I was like, and all of a sudden, "Kush, Kush," and the younger girl tells me, Kush is our god. I guess God, you know, or one of their gods is named Kush. And I have an Indian friend, and I asked him about it later, and he's not the same type of religion as them, but, you know, he was familiar with it. He said, "Oh yeah, you know," and he kind of explained the Hindu Kush mountains, and there's people who devote their life to marijuana, and they're kind of, you know, religious figures and things like that. So it's kind of interesting. But these women at Dunkin' Donuts kind of caught me off guard, and I was a little bit embarrassed about the shirt, or, you know, it's their god, and to me it's, you know, smoking weed or whatever. But, you know, that was the first comment of the day I got about it. Later during the day, I think it was at a gas station, and the gas station attendant, who was a girl like in her 20s, you know, told me that she liked the shirt. And then the third instance of somebody telling me that they liked my shirt was I was actually at Walgreens. I think I had to go send a Western Union to one of my suppliers, and there's probably a 65-year-old woman ringing me up, you kind of like a grandmotherly woman ringing me up at the register, and she says to me, she says, "I like your shirt." And it kind of caught me off guard a little bit, but I said, "Oh, thank you." And after that, she said, "I know what it means." And that kind of gave me a laugh, right? Because, you know, here's this, you know, grandmotherly, like 60-something-year-old lady. She said, "I know what your shirt means." And I was like, "Oh," you know, I'm like, "Thank you." And I kind of joked with her. I said, "You know, you can buy it on Amazon." And she said, "Oh, you know, maybe someday." She said, not while I'm working here." But I thought it was funny, you know, so not only are the 20-somethings, you know, liking the shirt, which would be, you know, kind of to be expected, but here's this, you know, 60-something-year-old grandmotherly woman at Walgreens telling me that she likes my Kush Bud Company weed shirt. So I thought that was kind of entertaining, but really kind of the moral of the story here is people do take notice of the stuff you're wearing. Now, if you're going to make a t-shirt, hopefully that you think it looks cool, because if you don't think it looks cool, and if you wouldn't wear it, why would anybody else wear it? And people do pay attention to t-shirts. People like funny t-shirts, people like clever t-shirts, and people like t-shirts that send some kind of message or whatever. So if somebody sees a t-shirt and you identify with whatever the message of their t-shirt is, there's a good chance that you're going to give them a comment on it, tell them you like it, whatever. So pretty much anybody who, you know, says something about my shirt, I, you know, tell them thank you, and I always mention it. They can get it on Amazon. And actually, as kind of a marketing strategy, and this is another kind of strategy on how to sell your t-shirts, this isn't hugely effective, but if it does work out for you, it's going to be huge for sales of your t-shirts. So whenever I put a new t-shirt out, I'll find like 3 to 5 YouTubers who I think the t-shirt would appeal to. So I have some yoga t-shirts, so I'll seek out people in the yoga niche. I have like a weed t-shirt, so seek out like weed people. If I have a funny t-shirt, I might search out like a prankster or somebody like Vitaly. But most popular YouTubers have if you go to the About Me page on their YouTube channel, they have a page where they talk about, for business inquiries, contact, or if you want to send me stuff, contact. And they'll have, typically it's like a P.O. box or a mailbox store. But you have a way to send them stuff or contact them. And some popular YouTubers, there's one particular YouTuber, I can't remember their name. They have a couple million subscribers. They're like skaters or surfers or something like that. But they do a weekly show where let's see what the audience sent us. And, they go to their P.O. box, they get all their stuff, and then they come home and open all this stuff, and they got t-shirts and gadgets and food and all type of stuff that their audience or their, fans sent to them. And they'll open the stuff up, and, here you have an audience of 1 million people, and they're opening something up. So if they think something that you send them is cool and they feature it on the show, chances are a few people out of those 1 million people are going to run over to Amazon and buy whatever that product is. It's just the nature of numbers. If you got 1 million people watching, chances are a good number of those people are going to think that one of these products or t-shirts or whatever else is cool. So anytime I roll out a new t-shirt, I'll always find, a handful of YouTubers who I think the shirt would appeal to. I will order I'll order, like I said, 3 to 5 t-shirts. I'll send them to that YouTuber, as a gift or whatever on my Amazon account. And t-shirts cost me $20. I wind up getting, I don't know, $6 or $7 commission. So in reality, the cost is like 13 or 14 bucks to me. Like I said, I do the American Apparel shirts, so the base cost of my t-shirts is a little bit more than if I did like Anvil or Fruit of the Loom or whatever. But I'll send these t-shirts out to YouTubers, and on 1 or 2 occasions, some of these YouTubers have worn my t-shirt in a video and or made a comment about they got this t-shirt in the mail. And it's actually, it's not like I got rich off them, but it did spur a couple dozen sales over the short period of time. So, for the cost of 12 or 13 bucks to send one of these t-shirts out, if the return on that is potentially selling, 30 or 40 shirts, it's a pretty good investment. Now, for every t-shirt that I decide to send out to people, maybe 1 out of 10 of the 5 shirts that I send out to people, somebody will actually feature or wear or mention. So it's not a great return on investment, but if it pays off, it's going to pay off big. So that was just kind of another example of how you guys may want to consider advertising your t-shirts, or really anything for that matter. The whole idea of contacting influencers and trying to get them to mention or wear or promote your brand isn't really a new one or unique one. Brands do that all the time, and there's sites like Tomosin and FameBit and a lot of others, which are specifically meant to pair influencers up with brands. But I just want to make a quick video talking about how to advertise your t-shirts. If you have a t-shirt that you have for sale somewhere, buy one for yourself, wear it around, and I think you'll be, if it's a good t-shirt or if it's one that attracts attention, I think you'll be surprised how much attention it gets and how many people ask you about it. And also, in my case, I have a fairly large YouTube audience, so when I wear my t-shirts on the channel, which I don't do that often, but when I wear them, a lot of you guys see them. So by the way, shameless plug, if anybody likes these shirts and wants to pick them up, I'll link to where you can grab one in the description box below. And I have a couple other cool designs coming out lately. I have a Hillary Clinton shirt and a Donald Trump shirt coming out lately to kind of appeal to the whole political election season here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button just to the bottom left of the video. And if you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Thanks again for watching, guys. We just passed 1 million views, so thank you for that. And stay tuned. I've been kind of slacking on making videos. I've been out of town for the past couple weeks. I've been playing catch up since I got back, and my business partner stole my tripod, so that's kind of put a crimp in my making videos. But I got another tripod coming tomorrow. And we got some more good videos coming out later this week. So stay tuned, guys. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and please share this video on social media with your friends or whatever else. Thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you guys in the next video.